At some point, everybody's been catfished, or you've been a catfish. But if you haven't, then consider yourself lucky, because most of us have been out here being played. I still don't understand how people are still catfishing. Really, what's the point? Live your life. God gave you one life, you're supposed to live that one. I met this guy online. That sounds so creepy already. I think he hit me up and we just had like a regular conversation. It was friendly from the beginning. It was chill, had a goofy side. Talked on social media for a while. I'd say like a week before we started actually texting. It really seemed like he was a catfish because he only had like one profile picture. I was suspicious. He didn't really have pictures with other people. It just seemed really sketchy. I don't know why I kept talking to him. Something just motivated me to keep talking to him because I liked his personality. We started texting after like a week. We would text every day. I started getting more flirty and starting to talk. He lived kind of far from me. We still lived in the same state. He lived in a different city. He was an animal lover. He worked with animals.
I was feeling it.
He was older than me. We never talked on the phone. Every time I would ask him to send me a picture, he would make up excuses. He also had me on Snapchat. He never showed his face.
Somehow I kept talking to him. I don't know.
The fair was coming around. I needed to find out for sure if this guy was the real deal or not. We planned to meet up at the fair. I had to be sneaky because my mom could not know this. Especially a guy that I met online and I've never seen or don't have any proof that he's real. Oh no, she would. I went with two girls from my high school. She trusted those girls because they were good girls. They had good grades. They weren't into drugs or drinking. We were texting back and forth while I was at the fair. I was telling them about my situation. They were kind of like scared for me.
What if he's this old guy?
It took him all night to get there. I was hanging out with the girls for a few hours. He texted me when he was on his way. He was gonna flake on me. It was at the end of the night. I was about to leave because I had a curfew. I still have a curfew. I texted him, "Where are you?" And he texts me, "Right behind you." That low-key scared me. I felt my heart stop. That sounded creepy. I stopped and I just slowly looked behind me, looking in the crowd for the face that I'm hoping was in the picture. Surprisingly, it was the guy. I was so relieved that it was the guy in the picture.
My homegirls were shocked too. They were like, "Is that?" They're like, I was like,
I hate that he got there late because I was like, I have to go soon. My mom's gonna pick me up. This was my catfish moment reveal. It's rare when it's the real person in the pictures. I'm surprised he let me take a selfie. Apparently he doesn't like taking pictures.
but I mean, look at you.
I don't have that picture anymore, but we just had small talk and I had to go. I couldn't let my mom see that I was talking to a guy, so I had to leave him in the crowd. My mom never knew. After that, he moved to a city that was even farther than where he already was. We also stopped talking every day like we used to. It was falling apart. It was really sad. I was starting to like him. At least it was an old man.
Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!